Virgo, and welcome to Luna Days Tarot. So this is your first time to my YouTube channel, please subscribe so that you can join the family and we can actually move forward here, okay? Within your spiritual journey, okay? So this will be a general reading, so this will definitely take place in different areas of your life, more so not just pertainly focused on one situation like love or just career or just finances, more so possibly touching bases on all three. So wherever this reading leads to, I guess it's pretty much what spirit wants you to know, okay? um so let's see, what do you want Virgo to know here, spirit? What do you want Virgo to be aware of? What do you want Virgo to know? What do you want Virgo to know here? What do you want Virgo to know? What do you want Virgo to know? Okay, so there is definitely someone who's here that is not trying to reason with you, Virgo, for the month of November. I don't see this person really hearing more so your side of the story of anything here. I kind of feel like this person is definitely having a hard time actually believing that this relationship or this connection can actually be something and go somewhere here. So for some of y'all definitely have had some type of ending. For the death card, it's definitely some type of ending. Could have had an ending with a Taurus or a Scorpio here, Virgo, okay? And because of that, it seems like somebody is just not really, I kind of feel like it's just hard for you right now to kind of allow this person back around you or just pretty much trust this person here. Whatever this ending is, I kind of feel like, you guys will be able to overcome this. I do feel like y'all will be able to overcome this, but more so where the connection eventually evolves. So it's like once the two of you finally, finally just reason with one another, whether, as I said in the beginning, I don't really feel like your person wants to reason. Maybe you don't want to reason with them. I just feel like you guys are trying to avoid that communication because of conflict. You guys don't want chaos and conflict. But once the two of you finally come back to communicating and talking, it does seem like this connection can possibly go towards someone being very sentimental and really expressing themselves emotionally. So that could bring some type of sense of balance within the two of you, and you guys actually move forward here. With the World card reversed right now, there is stagnant energy between you and your person here. No one is really saying much. No one is really taking any effort right now. But I do see changes happening here that's coming for November here. There has been thoughts from your person to kind of reach out and kind of make things work, but more so with not having the courage right now, they continuously avoid that here, okay? So if you are right now on that end, like I kind of feel like, as I said, that tower moment definitely brought this shook up here. I do see things being very shook up. I do see things being very out of order, but it's not to stay like that for long. Yes, this has definitely been an ending, but we're also, with this ending, is becoming some type of transformation, and things will start to evolve for you here, okay, Virgo? Let's see here. Let's get some cards here. All right, so the first card that came out here for you, Virgo, what do you have for Virgo? It says passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at surrounds you at a present. I'm about to say present moment. Enjoy it. I'm so always above reading, okay? But it says a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at a present. So this is pretty much saying here, there is love here in this connection. That love that you are pretty much inflicting out and will be inflicting off will draw your person into you. I kind of feel like you both will, you guys will be able to pull this through. Like the love you guys have for one another will be able to kind of overcome this. This is not something that's huge. I kind of feel like this is very small. It's just like a misunderstanding, but more so that, how your person sees you, they have feelings. How you see them, you guys have feelings. So it's like you guys will eventually be able to draw back to one another, more so to make this connection work here, okay? And it says here, look inside yourself. So whatever is making you feel this way, or if you are still grieving, I kind of feel like some of y'all Virgos could be definitely grieving and very upset about this here. But you have, as I say, you two of you have a new start, okay? It's a new adventure that awaits. You know, you guys will be able to embrace it, and you know, the things that y'all have actually imagined to happen with this connection will more so sow into this here, okay? It says embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. So this is definitely someone who completes you. And as I said, I know that it possibly won't feel that right now because there is some sorrow, there is hurt. But more so, once the two of you act magnetically come back to one another, you guys will be able to pull through, okay? The passion, the chemistry, the alchemy, the love that y'all have for each other is worth going that distance. And you will eventually see that. As I said, with this ending, it's also bringing transformation. Someone has in a bigger eye. Somebody's looking at the bigger picture, looking above the small things that has actually been happening, like those more so minor issues and things that can be worked out with communication here, okay? And it's okay to, you know, as I said right now, you're possibly not really feeling the best. You know, I kind of feel like you and your person are both missing each other here. I just feel like the both of you truly want change, and because of that, it will happen here. A lot of things that you have to do is also let go a lot of things here. Release the past. And, you know, I feel like the past could be definitely something that continuously holds you back from having a very, you know, successful relationship. More so if you see yourself as somebody who's very loyal, that is how you're seeing yourself. But more so needing to see yourself in your person's eyes. So be more aware of how you're really projecting things. You know, be more sensitive and be more understanding than rather than being very lashing out or just, you know, doing things and making decisions based off how you're feeling at a more so of an angry state rather than a calm manner. So, you know, even if you got to be very careful here with that, because how you see yourself is possibly not how your person sees you. And it should be that in that relationship where your person can tell you that if something is not okay, or if they're just not liking what you're doing, or, you know, it shouldn't lead to kind of, you know, this, you know, falling out, or the two of you becoming very distant, or just not being able to work it through. So being more so approaching the situation with more so of a respectful and calming manner will definitely kind of, for the both of you, bring some type of peace. So as I said, you know, as I said, a lot of things triggers you. There could definitely be some situations that you deal with that you don't want to deal with, and it's okay. It's always good to not want to go through what you've been through, but it is also very, very more so respectful and very, very mature to kind of approach pretty much any situation with rather kind of comparing it to your past and things like that, because things happen. Not everybody you run into or you fall in love with will always be that perfect person. You know, it's also very kind of true to you to kind of really, you know, look at your person and know that they are somebody who has definitely been through trauma, and they haven't had the best relationship, and y'all relationship is not going to be perfect. So, you know, more so understanding each other and just like, you know, it's things that y'all can talk, it's ways that y'all can talk and get through things, more so than being very, you know, triggered to run away and, you know, or just, you know, be done here. I feel like y'all are both pretty much having a hard time. As I said, be very careful what you're projecting. For the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess equally, and the qualities you don't like is also your own reflection. And this is what I said. You have to be very careful, because how you see yourself is not how possibly your person sees you. So you may feel like you're not doing anything wrong, but more so it's something that's bothering your person. So if they are pretty much, you know, calling you out on it, more so approaching it with a more so respectful manner, that will definitely bring this, you know, it will help your relationship a lot, you know, just being understanding. Like, I feel like even though you and your person are in separation, it says a message for you. I am thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. So even though you guys are not talking, you know, not really communicating, not saying much, your person still thinks about you a lot, and they still want this relationship. And for so, because of that, you guys will be kind of reconnecting here. And for the outcome will be the Sun card. So you guys will be able to work this through. I do see things aligning, as I said, with the Fool card, this new beginning. You know, you taking a leap of faith, trying it over, doing it over, and hopefully, you know, this time things will kind of work out in both of the two of you favor. You know, you guys will be more so mirroring each other for the month of November personally. And I kind of feel like this is definitely not, and I kind of feel like your person really want to work this through, because I kind of feel like your person has this plan of really spoiling you and admiring you. Like, I feel like you guys are really really be projecting a very loving, nurturing feeling for November because of the, could be the holidays or just being without your person. Someone just wants that touch. Somebody just wants to feel your presence and be around you. So a lot of love and happiness awaits you on this person. More so, this reconciliation will lead towards that new adventure, that new beginning that the both of you want. But as I said here, be very careful how you're making decisions. Don't make decisions based on you're feeling guilty or you're feeling sad. More so, wait till you have a more calmer and a more peaceful state of mind to do things like that. Because you can definitely put yourself in a situation where it's like you can ruin everything or they can ruin everything. And I kind of feel like your person understand that too. It's like not making decisions when I'm mad, not saying things when I'm angry. It's not things that I want to say, but it's more so that timing, how it comes out, and it's not what they, I feel like your person didn't mean it. Things that they say don't mean, you know, you got to be very careful with them. But it also says trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will transform automatically. It will automatically transform. I read that backwards. As I said, here with the Death card, I actually said this connection will be going through transformation. So that is pretty much like a confirmation that this ending is definitely bringing something new. Whatever had happened, maybe the two of you had to witness each other like that in order to kind of accept this new beginning that's coming towards y'all, this new chance, this do-over, because maybe that needed to come out. Maybe it needed to be said. Maybe it needed to be said that way. Maybe those feelings and things like that needed to be projected or just put out there because it's like they've been holding it back for so long. So because that has happened, it seems like it's definitely giving you guys another chance to kind of make things work and, you know, go towards pretty much making this fit for the both of you here. Yeah, it's bringing in balance. It's bringing in balance. It says love is not always about agreeing for the sake of it. A great relationship is both that supports it. Okay, I hate reading. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. I always try to read through my camera and messes up, and rather than just reading a card from the side, because it starts to zoom in and out. Okay, so yeah, relationships have challenges, and I select that both of you will understand that. Y'all will see that. And as I said, we talked about that, and that's something that will definitely help the two of you. Y'all connection is finally found in its balance. But because a lot of things were unsaid and somebody was rather holding back, and it had to happen that way, Virgo. But peace, love, and light to y'all and your person, because we got some new, y'all got a chance to do it over. Not everybody, you know, get a chance to do it over, you know. So it says friendship. Nurture the bond of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So once you really once you guys just take it slow, more so trying to do things with always expectations, you know. Because you're my girlfriend, or because you're my man, or because you're this and that, you have to, you know. More so allow yourself to be free in this relationship. The more that you know, be more free, and rather than building walls and setting boundaries, the more that y'all be happy and more supportive of one another, you know. Nurturing that humor, laughing, spending time together, joking, making jokes about each other, you know, those little things really pull people together, you know. That little things that you say, and just being around, the little smallest touch, the smile, it brings that. So nurture you guys' friendship also, like how maybe it was when you first, not more so saying going back in the past, but just, you know, when you're more free to love flows freely through the two of you, whether it feels like it's not being demanded, and it feels like you want to do it, you know. So I think that's what I have for you. I get some cards let's get some messages from Spirit here, okay, Virgo? All right, 3 cards of advice, Spirit. What do you have here for this Virgo and their connection here? Virgo and their connection. Yeah, some of y'all definitely kind of became too it's okay to kind of, you know, take it. And I kind of feel like you guys, maybe for some of you, this is a new connection. So, you know, you may feel like being judged is something that you fear, or, you know, what if this person finds this out and not like me and things like that. If that's something that you fear, it's more so through acceptance, you will find your peace. So once you accept you for who you are, when you accept yourself for who you are, you'll be able to accept pretty much anything that comes here, okay? And it's not so that you need to kind of project that also out into the relationship, this fear. Like, that fear is not... Because I feel like your person is definitely somebody that loves you unconditionally, or will be loving you unconditionally for some of y'all if this is a new relationship here. And here we go. So Spirit is saying the answers you need are coming. It says a new romantic cycle begins. As it said, you and your person will be doing it over, and you guys will be going towards finding balance, figuring things out, working together, you know, pulling through together. Reciprocal energy is definitely coming towards you guys' relationship here. But it's also this time to kind of release negativity, releasing doubt, releasing fear, releasing things that keep you from loving your person unconditionally. Is it, even if it's insecurities, or it's just like you making up assumptions, feeling like you're not good enough, or just having this fear that your person's going to walk away. It needs to be gone. It has to go away in order for this to work. It can't just be there, you know. So this is definitely you needing to kind of trust your person, having that sense of trust and building that foundation where you and your person feel bonded with one another. This bond that can't be broken is something that this relationship needs. And I also feel like communication is also something that is really relevant, really needs to be relevant here, okay? It needs to be said. A lot needs to be said here. Someone needs a reassurance. It could be you that could be seeking reassurance. And even if it's you, even if it is you, Virgo, I don't feel like anything is wrong with needing reassurance, you know? I mean, nothing is wrong with that, you know? You just want to hear things over and over. So it's just like, what? I don't know. But someone definitely needs reassurance, you know? Okay. Anything else? It says adjustments are required and a new start. So a lot of things needs to happen in order to have this new start. As I said, needing to release. A release needs to happen on both ends. Letting go of things and fear and pride and, you know, things like that. So, all right, Virgo, I think I'm going to leave it there. I don't want to keep pushing it because I don't want this video to take forever to, like, upload. So I'll see you guys around, and thank y'all for being here.